Welcome back. This is Investigation 4.2 or Problem 4.2, Surveys, Percents, and Tape Diagrams. Let's get started. Okay, so we're supposed to be looking at the different student strategies, and this is in reference to the previous page where they had some survey questions. So let's take a look at these different strategies. All right, so taking a look at this, Suri and Zane both use tape diagrams to solve the problem, and both Zane and Julia determined how many 1% would be to figure out the total percentage, and Kiki went ahead and scaled the ratio. So if the actual ratio is 136 to 400, she scaled that by dividing by 4 to 34 for every 100 people. The key there, the 100, and then was able to ascertain that it was 34%. Now, in terms of question 2, that's a personal question. I think for myself, I probably would have done Kiki's strategy and got that to scaled that ratio to 100 and then figure the percentage from there. But you could have used Suri or Zane or Julia's strategies as well. All right, so situation B, we have another survey. 117 out of 180 students say they want to sell t-shirts, and we got to find out the percentage. I'm going to use a tape diagram and try that, use like the benchmark of 50%, and then see if I can figure out the exact percent from there. So let me set that up and I'll be right back. All right, so I got my tape diagram set up here, and I know that at 50% was 90, and then 100% is 180, so that's 18 per 10%. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, we know 50. We're gonna get to 60%. Let me just write that down. So I'm at 60%, and that would be 108. 70% would be 126, which is too high. We're trying to get to 17. So from 108 to 117 is 108 to 117 is a difference of 9, which would be half of that. So that would be another 5%. And so the percentage from this survey, 65% want to sell t-shirts. All right, let's go on to situation C. All right, so in situation C, the 8% of the videos won awards, and there were 24 awards. How many total number of videos are there? So if 24 awards equals 8%, we can figure out, well, what is one? We could figure out what's 1%. So if 8% is 24, then I divide that, and I find that I divide by 8, so 1% would equal 3. So 3 videos would be 1%, and I need to know what 100% is, so I times that by 100, and that means there would be 300 total videos. Okay, so now the second question, the class watched an award-winning video from another school. After watching the video for 180 seconds, the video was 75% done. How long is the video? I'm going to use a tape diagram for this. Okay, so we have, break it up into segments of 25. This would be, this right here is 180 seconds, and we're trying to figure out, well, what's the remaining piece? So if I divide the 180 seconds by 3, because that would be 75%, we're looking at 60 seconds for each, and so that would be 240 seconds, which is 4 minutes long. So the answer is 4 minutes. All right, hopefully this video was helpful. I'll see you in the next investigation.